Hello everybody and welcome to the Genshin live stream. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Monday? Hello Lexor, Nick, and Tilted Hero. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll be coming better to go into my live stream. Okay, we've got another day. Actually, today is a Monday, so we'll be doing weekly bosses. I should... Wait. Actually? I shouldn't do weekly bosses today. Yeah, because we've got 4 more days of Disturbance Outbreak. So I shouldn't waste any resin on anything that's not artifacts until this is completed. Until this is like over. Because right now, every 120 resin I spend for artifacts, I get an extra piece. And this will be gone in 5 more days. So I should only do my weekly bosses then. Yeah, for every 120 day prestige gain no limit, you will an additional 5-star artifact. That's pretty OP. Yes, we are not gonna be doing weekly bosses. So, let's start with the dailies then. Dailies we are gonna do, they don't cost resin. Then I will spend all my resin on artifacts. And we'll be trying more Kinich clears on the Lava Dragon. Other than that, I need to do the test runs for sure. But you'll probably spend most of the day doing the Stygian Onslaught. I really don't think I can do Tulpa. Like the video of somebody clearing Tulpa with C0 Mabuiga came out pretty early and it was like, oh, so it's possible. But until now, there is maybe like 1 or 2 extra... there are 1 or 2 extra clears of somebody doing a full C0, like clearing Tulpa, Dyer, full C0, right? Only 1 or 2 extra people did this, like content creators. I'm sure some people have done this just like on their own, but it's probably like less than 100 people in the world. Or maybe even less than that. Could you possibly ask me to help out with the new Abyss in co-op? New Stygian Onslaught, you mean? We are on EU, right?
Yeah.
I'm just spending all my time going from one enemy to another. They just all died to Escopy and Furina. Oh, and I need to go back there actually. I thought I need to climb the tower. I think I will need to talk to her and then climb the tower? Is that how it works? Honestly, so which... all the enemies? Or one of the enemies? Hey, I do need to climb this after all, man. Natlan's really think he's still capped at 40? Yes. We'll get a new Natlan expansion next patch. But doing Stygian Assault in co-op doesn't seem like that bad of an idea, honestly. Use Arlecchino for the Cryo Robot. Huh. I guess if you don't have any any Cryo main DPSs, you have to do somehow else. But if you have like any Cryo main DPS... Skerk, sorry, of course it's best, but... Aekar, honestly, even Ganyu all work pretty well. I'm not sure if I will be strong enough to... No, Yula is not a cryo. I mean... Is it better to say that Yula is not cryo or that Yula is not a character? She definitely doesn't meet one of the conditions. I'm not sure if I will be strong enough to do it in co-op. Is like one issue I have. But I could try. Just don't blame me if it doesn't work. Because co-op is much harder. I need to open the window. Especially because Tulpa is the worst boss by far. Yeah, I guess, sure, we could try. Also, which difficulty? 4 or 5? Gotta be 4, cause on 5 you don't get rewards if you do it in co-op. On 4 it should be easy. Yeah, okay, 4 should be fine. Yeah, I was thinking like 5, but yeah, on 5 you don't get rewards, so there would be little point to doing that. Because you can still co-op 5 and maybe even 6, but you don't get any rewards. Dire Tulpa when? Probably never. There is an additional... Oh, he aggroed me. Like I've seen 2 more people clear Tulpa with C0. Full C0 characters. But like, only 2. Like, no more. Nobody else cleared this with C0. 1 Korean guy, and actually 7. He's a English-speaking YouTuber. For him, it's definitely doable. No. Oh, this is still 1 hour. Oh, that sucks. Wanted to do this. No, it's not. If you can't clear Dire Tulpa on 6 with C0 character, it's not that you don't have massive skill issue, it's just you are just not a god gamer. Because clearing Dire Tulpa with C0 characters, no matter how good your artifacts are, even if I had artifacts as good as that video that we like watched before, even then I would need to be a god gamer to clear. It's not a default that you clear if you have this. And my artifacts are not as good. Oops. Dalia best miner, by the way. Some incoming. I would pull C1 Mavwika, or maybe even C2 for that, if the reward was permanent. But I'm not gonna pull for a temporary. I'm not gonna pull constellations for a character that, like, I don't hate Mavwika, but I don't love her, right? So I'm not gonna pull characters for a character. I'm not gonna pull constellations for a character I don't care that much about, just for a temporary reward, right? If I needed to pull, like, I don't know, who would be a character I would want more cons of? I guess the characters I want constellations of, I already have some. But if you told me that I need like C4 Chiori to clear a boss, then I could be like, sure. I would want to get this eventually anyways. Mavwika, I'm not interested in her cons, no. Have I seen that 7 pretty good as 0 dire clear? Yeah, I have seen it. It was Kinich, Dihya, Emily, Amber. And on Tulpa it was Mavwika, Bennett, Shilonen, Sithlali, pretty sure. So Shilonen instead of Yansan, which is pretty impressive, because Yansan is a stronger buffer than Shilonen. But I guess the extra, like the smoother energy rotations maybe, and faster fighting spirit generation could have helped. I haven't seen, because like there is no video yet. He said that there will be a video, but there is no video yet. Apparently there is a Korean person as well. Wait, let me see that, because I think I should have a link. I think there should be a video of some Korean guy also doing a full C0 clear. But was there a video? Let me... Oh yeah.
Huga, no need for long
This. Oh, C0 Cleave versus versus the guy. Oh man, this feels so bad. He's using like but with when I played Bennett, so like an attack buffer, it was easy, right? I was struggling with Toma now. Really, if they would change the reward system that we would get the 4-star weapons for the Fearless clear. But like, if the rewards were for like a lower difficulty, then they would be like, they wouldn't be as much of a flex. The entire point is that they're hard to get. It's like, it doesn't matter what the reward is. It matters that it's a reward for an extremely hard challenge. And that's cool. Yes, man, people will be like, oh yeah, everything they do is for money. But like, also, this is just like a cool thing, right? If the rewards were for Fearless, I died on Tulpa like twice, but the other two I cleared in like 80 seconds first try. Also, 100 seconds with this team, full C0. That's super fast, man. Fearless is barely harder than Abyss. So giving a special reward for that is kind of like whatever. We're already getting Primos every patch from Abyss. That's the reward. So I actually like it. Even if I can't clear Tulpa, I like this. And what? I'm happy that the rewards are temporary, because otherwise I would have to swipe for C2 Mavuika. You didn't say barely? For me it was easy, like these two bosses were easier than Abyss. I mean, I guess this Abyss was like piece easy as well, with Skerk. Tulpa was the only one that was challenging at all. And there are some Abyss rotations that... there were some Abyss rotations that were pretty difficult. Back in Sumeru I missed a star one time. In Abyss. So you'll drop the UID? Okay, we can give the UID and we can actually... Wait, I need to complete my dailies fully first. Oh yeah, because I need to like, go here, yeah. I got distracted by Skerk, by Escoffier rather. Oh, hello? Yeah, we'll kill these guys and then we can do the thingy. Let's drop the full rotation on them. We don't even need Skerk in this team, in the overworld. I mean, you don't really need anything in the overworld. But it's always kind of funny when your supports kill everything. Okay, now we need to defeat the Ruin Guard. Ooh. I've also heard somebody clear the final boss with this exact team, full C0. So C0, Skerk, Escoffier, Furina, and then Dahlia. Not even sure if the Dahlia was C6. Okay, so I need to go there. I could try that later for fun. But I do wish I could have C6 Dahlia. Because C6 Dahlia is actually kinda sick. And I'm a big attack speed lover. We're actually kinda close. Tomorrow we're getting 5 more pulls. Oh yeah, because remember, by the way, remember to check your Stardust exchange, because these get reset tomorrow. Refreshes in 8 hours. Buy anything you might want from this shop. So Fates always, and then maybe some of the others if you have spare change. Hello Sayonara. Okay, so let's do the co-op thingy. So I have to join your world? How does it even work? Like I know nothing about co-op in Genshin. How do I even join somebody? No Gamba? No Gamba, because I am not going to spend any resin on stuff other than this until this is over, right? 5 more days. World's Recover stuff is back? Oh. I've heard that the people behind the World Destroyer Recover got like arrested. And you are saying it's back now? Okay, so let's go. So you're doing Tulpa. I'm probably gonna go Mavuika. Maybe Shironen. Or maybe Mavuika Sitlali. Because we need to kill the little Tulpas. Little Tulpinos. Do you have any Natlan characters to possibly generate some fighting spirit? If you get like a Shilonen or a Yansan, that would be nice. Or an Ororon. If not, something like, yeah, Bennett or like whatever. Xiangling is also good. You can use like Bennett Xiangling, that's fine. Xiangling can like solo carry at this difficulty probably. Only Kinich? Yeah, Kinich would not be good here, no. This should be fine, right? I kinda want to go Shilonen. I might die if I go Shilonen. Let's go Sitlali. Pauline Cop, what the hell? Wait, party must have at least one member? Oh, I need to like put characters here as well? Okay. We are only doing Tulpa, right? Pauline Co-op, how come? I need to clear this anyways for artifacts, so might as well help somebody out on menacing difficulty. C2 would actually be kinda sick in co-op as well versus the Lava Dragon. You can, like, she's a good on-fielder support. Okay, be careful to not get hit too much, because if you get hit while in Bennett's Burst, you get vaped and you die. I guess I will just go. Gotta freeze the Tulpas.
手加減なしよ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。この天下で裁く。もしかして迷惑かけちゃった。
Oh yeah, that's the Bennett Burst. Yeah, he's tanking co-op now. Gotta make sure these are not the problem. No burst. Why did he go all the way over there? What is he doing? I haven't seen this move in single player ever. Oh, he doesn't even have, like, he doesn't have the shield on this difficulty. That's the issue. Right? Oh no. Okay, I think we got them. This is dire, no. This is menacing. But menacing in co-op. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna clear this. Ah, it's fine. Wait, I will kill the little Tulpa. Okay. Okay, we got them. Menacing. I mean, menacing on co-op is more like fearless difficulty. It's kind of like one difficulty higher if you go co-op. But you have two people hitting. And let's go. We got the artifacts. So let's go with this. Ooh. Is this actually double flat subs? I don't know. Yeah, I don't need this. No attack, no HP, no ER. Imagine no ER on this on a piece from this set. Okay, enjoy your Primogems. I'm dipping. You look like the type who wears cologne over dirty clothes to mask the smell. Nah. I take a shower every single day. I do not remember the last day in my life I have not taken a shower. I just don't... It just hasn't happened. I mean, it must have happened when I was like 5 or something, right? I probably used to not shower back then every day, but ever since I'm like conscious, man. How back my memory goes? How far back my memory goes? I shower every single day. Now that's something with Stygian and it's opened up cover shenanigans again. Interesting. A bunch of like, back during the Kava incident, a bunch of the Kava destroying stuff reports were fake. To like farm engagement. Some were true, because like people got arrested over it. So it's not like it was all fake news. But I would be careful to like not believe everything. You stream and shower every day at 8 PM? What, you stream your shower? On OnlyFans or what? Okay, let's go. And do the rest of the clears. But not on this, but on hard. Yeah, we're gonna go hard. Secret Source Automaton, and that's where we'll be farming artifacts. Have you been there, Tulpa? No. And I don't think it will be possible. Less than 10 people, like, there are less than 10 confirmed instances of somebody clearing Dire Tulpa with full C0 teams. You actually cooked hard with this one? Who did you cook? I just wanted to do my line, okay. Level 90 Xiangling, C6 is... It's not that important, so I mean, it would be nice, like, it's kind of weird how you don't have C6 Xiangling yet, at like AR60, but C4 is the one that really matters. Level 7 Guoba, okay. And 12 Pyronado. Ballad of the Fjords is a pretty good BP weapon, yeah. As long as you have 3 different elemental types. But unless you are playing Overload, you should. You can snapshot marches on Pyronado. Wait, you can? Can you snapshot the buff? I have to like check. Is there Marius a Hunter here? It doesn't say. But like, it doesn't, it's not as simple as that. There are some buffs that you can't snapshot even if they give you a buff on your stats, on your stat screen. Like, I don't think this is like a universal truth. Because I'm pretty sure there are like damage bonus buffs that you cannot snapshot even though they do appear as damage bonus. Have you like actually checked? Have you like looked at your numbers and you see that you crit 80% and not 50% of the time? All the rules are snapshotable? I don't think that's true. But I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think it's that consistent. Like I feel like I would have heard more people do this if it worked. I guess like it is kind of like that scuffed thing about this is that you need to wait a couple seconds because like this only gets like this whenever your HP increases or decreases. So you kind of need to wait for 2 Furina attacks and then like 1 heal tick in between. If it's like skill damage bonus, then it doesn't. Elemental damage bonus does. But like, isn't Yelan buff... Doesn't Yelan buff, for example, appear in the stat screen? And I think you cannot snapshot that. Because Yelan buff is just like, just says damage bonus, but I think if it just says damage bonus, it's all elemental by default. Yeah, like this. Your own active character deals 1% more damage. Increases every second. The reason why this is because emblem is broken. Yeah. Even if this does work. Getting the extra ER, because like, yeah, the 2 piece is wasted here, right? Normal and charge like damage bonus, totally wasted. On emblem you get very nice 20 ER. And then the ER to damage bonus conversion is also pretty nice, because you need like 200 anyways. If it does work, then sure. Cool. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it does. You don't have to put the funny high ER pieces on her. Those are some nice ER pieces, yeah, that is true. Almost 20 on everything, only this one is a bit lower. But then it has pretty good crit stats in exchange. And a 27. And your crit ratio is still pretty nice. You do have Ballad of the Fjords, which is a crit rate weapon. So that makes like the crit rate easier, but it's still pretty high. And attack doesn't matter because you have Bennett anyways. I mean, when you account for the Marshals above, this is 87 crit rate to 180 crit damage. That's actually pretty impressive. Goblet is the only one without double crit, yeah. But it has 4 ER rolls. You take onset pyro goblets with 4 ER rolls. So yeah, it looks cool. If it works, it's fine. Can I like... Okay. Oh yeah, let me actually take Yelan here. Actually, let me take Yelan for one fight and see if her damage bonus appears on the stat screen. Because Yelan doesn't snapshot. Like, I'm pretty confident that Yelan doesn't snapshot. Oh wait, I cannot open the stat screen though. Oh. Yeah, you cannot open the stat screen in this mode. Well. So I'm not gonna check this here. Because like, I know that for example Zenless has pretty strict rules about like how stats interact with each other. I think Genshin is a bit more like lenient. I think Genshin is a bit more just like whatever goes. When it comes to what snapshot and what doesn't. Where is Dahlia? Oh yeah, Dahlia is level 60. Oh, I shall attack too late. Shall attack too late and didn't get the thingy. I should have bought the thingy from... I should have bought the resin from the teapot. Whatever, I can do that later. Let's first use all my condensed, and then we'll condense more. Hydro goblet with no substats. Amazing. Not a single substat on that goblet. Okay. You know if friendly random snapshot? Why is that? Do they not appear on the stat screen? Or is there a different... Oh! Okay, that's good. It's a low roll crit damage and the ER is useless for Mavujka, but it could be good on like Kinich. Kinich doesn't mind the ER. 4th best stat. They do not appear on the stat screen. Good Varesa. I played the Varesa set on Varesa. I mean, most characters don't mind. Anybody who has energy doesn't mind an ER sub. I guess like Arlecchino would be where it's most worthless, because even if you have your burst, you don't press it. But there are very few characters that don't press their burst, even if it's up. Usually it's like you don't care enough to build energy, but if it's up, you press it. Like Hutao or Chaska or Kinich or Molani. You don't build ER, but you press it when it's up. So having an ER sub is still fine. Is Long Night's Oath even better than Codex? On Varesa, on her Frinashi and Unions and Teams? Yes, it is. It's just too many stats. And Codex doesn't have perfect uptime on Varesa. Because this is... After you consume a Night Soul point, you get crit rate. But then she only consumes the Night Soul... She doesn't consume it like consistently enough. I think your like first plunge doesn't get buffed, and then only the second plunge consumes some Night Soul. Or whatever. So I don't remember exactly when it's up, when it's down, but it's not 100% up. That's important. And her set is just too good. Unlike Skerk, whose set is hot garbage. Oh, I pressed it too late again. Oh, crit rate with crit damage EM? That's solid. Okay. Let us go. Man, I wish I could open the map here. I understand it's to prevent the booking. They couldn't patch out the booking for whatever reason. It's probably too baked into the code, so they just disabled everything that could enable booking in this mode. But it's annoying that I can't open the map and TP out over there. I need to like exit and then go. Nah, I'm very grateful that they disallow booking. Booking is cringe. Booking is cringe, but like the thing is, if something is the best like tactic available, people will do it even if it's not fun. I don't think anybody has fun booking. I mean, it could be fun. The aspect of booking that's fun is like bending the rules. Like that could be cool. But booking itself, the action of like pausing the map, like pausing the game to like wait a sec and then like resume it again, that's garbage, man. It's not even skill expression, it's just lame, man. Majority of people don't book? Yeah, because like there is no need to book in any regular content to get max rewards. People will book when like speedrunning events. And here, there is like a mode where like on Dire, right? Even if you have stacked teams, and even if you are a pretty good player, you can still struggle. So they preemptively disabled booking. Like I for sure wouldn't want to book ever, but I would feel like I have to if it was there. Genshin has the most only mechanical skill requirement. Can you really say this when they just released Stygian Onslaught? What is booking? So, in Genshin, when you pause the game by opening the map, for example... Like, when you pause the game overall, right? And, like, some ways to pause the game are, for example, opening the map or opening the book. Actually, the book is not here in the teapot, but there's, like, the Adventurer's Handbook, right? That's why it's called booking. You open the Adventurer's Handbook. When you open it, the game gets paused, but some things still happen in the background. The most relevant thing is that elemental particles still continue to fly, even if the game is paused. So, normally, if I wanted to like use my Dahlia E and catch the particles, I would need to like... it would pop, right? And then particles would fly out and I would need to wait for him to catch them, if like that's something I required in my rotation. But with booking, I can use his skill, it like pops, I would open the book, then close it, I can switch immediately, and Dahlia caught his particles. And it affects some other things, not only particles. It can affect some like boss mechanics as well, but particles is like the biggest thing. So pressing like one key to open the book after you use a skill with your character, that's not skill expression, no. And yeah, in Stygian Onslaught, they disabled all the menus. Like, if you're ever wondering, why cannot you wish in Stygian Onslaught? Normally you can wish everywhere in the game, because, you know, they want you to... If you suddenly think, I want to pull a character, they want to give you the pull menu as quickly as possible, right? So you can pull everywhere, even in Abyss. But not in Stygian Onslaught, because opening the wish menu is also like... would also enable booking. It would also work there. Yeah. Not really a mechanical skill requirement as much as a character constellation build requirement. It's both. It's definitely both. Like you can't watch these clears.
Explanation. Let's get straight to the point.
This overseer device is like the simplest one, Tulpa. You can't watch this and say and tell me, oh yeah, anybody can do this with this team. No, if you gave this account to a random player, only 1 out of a million will be able to do this clear, man. And like, sure, if you had C6 Mavuika, then it would be easy. Most people probably could clear with C6 Mavuika. So like, it is a bit of both. If you have enough character constellations and great builds, it will be easier. But there is like a big zone of like investment where it's like possible but really hard. And especially on Tulpa, like, you know, C0 is like here like in the sliver of like extremely hard but possible. And there's this like overcooked rotation with charge attack, dash, normal attack. Just doing this Mavuika rotation alone is super difficult. And doing this consistently for 2 minutes?
Also, put in the fire of the sky and do this.
This rotation is giga hard to do. I mean, I'm not trying to claim that Genshin is the hardest game ever. But this is still very difficult. Mavuika rotation is less mechanically difficult than a crazy Osu map. It's like a totally different kind of thing. You can't even compare stuff like this. And just because a harder game exists doesn't make this easy. You can always find a harder game. No matter what game, like you can find some garbage, you know, game somebody cooked up in 15 minutes that's like impossible to clear, and that's harder. But that doesn't mean that everything else is easy.
Take 3 guns for the total attack.
Other games don't matter here.
No need to receive the
This
flame
is very hard.
The wounded will be turned into the opposite flame.
Oh, he's waiting, he's sitting on the burst.
I will turn back to nothing.
What is this AI voiceover, man? Nah, but this is extremely difficult. With C0 characters, this is extremely difficult.
Cha 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 cha. My loan is burning. If you can't go, spread it with flames.
Come out and block me like this. Turn back to the incense of the way.
Hey, if everything is like just, you know, get down the timings and stuff, and it's easy, then get a world record in Super Mario Brothers. It's just button press at the right timing. It's so easy. What's hard about this? Just become the best player in the world.
second water ring human Mabika combination was used.
On this like tips and tricks. What are his builds? Oh! Whoa, this is much more relatable. Wait, that Mabika's actually kinda bad. Wait, those are my stats! 65 crit rate? That's what I had. Huh. Actually, the hardest part is doing the charge attack, dash attack, normal attack combo. Definitely way more relatable with the builds. Oh, this is Instructor's Shironen though. What is the Bennett? Do they not show the Bennett?
If you're lucky and don't have a magic sword, you can unlock bow. If you're lucky and don't have a magic are necessary.
How much
And
air
of
does the
course,
Bennett have?
I'll bring the dog like
248. Damn, those bits are way more relatable. You can get 200 EM on EM Suns. Well, I had 200 EM without EM Suns. Pretty sure I had 200 EM. I changed my artifacts, but I had 200 EM. Because I have a flower that has 100 EM. Seeing you talk stuff like this, I would be almost tempted, because like if... yeah, if I changed to attack here... Which piece was it? This one. Yeah, those are like almost the exact same stats. 95 to 190 to 28 EM. I'm almost tempted to like give you my account and be like clear this, but I wouldn't give my account ever to anybody. It's SIG 100%. I don't even need to check if it's SIG, it's always SIG. It's impossible without SIG. Oh yeah, wait, one thing that could make this... One thing that I could cope with is that I don't have Peak Patrol song.
To the salon people, since the evaporation reaction will continue anyway.
Yeah, okay. This is my excuse. I don't have Peak Patrol song. If I had few days, yeah, no, you wouldn't. But yeah, there are 5 seconds to spare, but Peak Patrol song is actually quite a big damage buff. So I couldn't do this with my setups. Okay, where were we? We condensed, we bought the resin, so we need to spend more now. Let's go back to here. Now I know where it is, now I remember. You have 340 EM with attack stance. Yeah, you can go get EM subs, but then you don't have crit. Kinda like in the video as well. But yeah, they didn't play Yansan, right? They only have one attack buffer. Give Shiren TTDS. Sure, it's that easy. Just give her TTDS. She could have the Kazuha sword. And you do proc reactions versus the Tulpa. Because you need to like proc 2 reactions. That's the first very late. Let's use this first. Defense hat? Does anybody want a defense hat? Not really. Shironen plays like a healing bonus hat. Or crit rate for Favonius. I was supposed to check if this counts for the Leyland achievement. I had 508 last time. I need to check afterwards. Attack Sands with EM crit damage. Now, if this was Codex, I could think about this, but it's not. Don't want that. No ER, no crit rate. PMC on this also. Wait, why didn't he die yet? Why is my damage so low? I guess I didn't consume enough thingies. Yeah, with C1 consuming the... Oh yeah, with C1 I should be consuming the voids, even if I cannot get more points out of this. Huh. Because you can only consume like what, 4 rifts or something to extend your skill? 3 or 4. But I still get the damage from them anyways, right? The rifts just didn't appear in time this time. Big Patrol arguably bees. It could very well be, yeah. Nothing here. Maybe if I do Furina Escoffier first, it will be better. Yeah, I'm getting the... Yeah, if I do Escoffier first, I get more Void Rifts in total. New record! Cut off a second. That was my fastest clear yet. Double crit. Let's use the rest of my resin just by like using it. Actually, wait, I don't have any more. Oh, I thought I have 60 resin. I have 66 fragiles. Okay, whatever. I will use 1 fragile then. Oh, okay. I guess the game said no, you are not using a fragile, but you can. Oh yeah, you can open the artifact menu. That's the only thing you can open here. Let's salvage and quick select. Actually, not 1 stars and... Wait. What are my 1 stars and 2 stars? Why do I have 0? Wait, what? Where did it go? No, wait, I have... Oh, because they got all selected? Wait, how do I unselect stuff? Do I just close? Yeah, they just all got selected immediately, and then I couldn't select them again. 3 and 4 is fine. I don't need them. Yeah, because like if they are already selected, I can't unselect them like this. Yeah. For Void Rifts, yeah. So normally consuming more than 4 is useless, but with C1, you get damage anyways, right? You always get damage, even if you consume extra. Go to the instructor's piece. Oh yeah, if I want to replicate this run, I need instructor's pick patrol Shunen. But yeah, I'm just not gonna do this, man. I'm just not gonna do this. Nah, I never check my 4 stars. Every void absorbed will summon a crystal blade. Yeah. So I should be absorbing the void rifts, even if I already absorbed 4. I mean, if I really wanted the skins, is this good? Maybe. If it rolls crit rate. If I really wanted the Void Rifts... Sorry, if I really wanted the skins, I would just pull C2 Mavuika, but I'm not going to. It would also be like pretty, like a pretty... like good for the future investment as well. Because Mavuika is not only a great DPS but also a great support. She's like best in slot for Kinich and for Mualani and for Chaska. So even if the content didn't exactly line up with Mavuika herself, there are so many other characters that she's great for. Also, for the vast majority of the characters in the game, like if you picked any random DPS, their best team is gonna be Bennett, Citlali, Mavuika, and them, and you just don't even switch them on field, right? A character like Child or Linne. Cryo characters actually like are better with Escoffier now. A rare example of characters that are not better with Mavuika. Not Yula though. Yula is better with Mavuika. But yeah, like best Xiao team, Mavuika, Citlali, Bennett. Maybe Mavuika, Citlali, Yansan. Because you don't have Shionen for the stack generation? Could be Yansan instead of Bennett. Not sure. Nah, Child best team is definitely Mavuika. He can even get a vape. Like, even if you just wanted to play an actual on-field Child team and not just meme with, you know, not playing him at all, even then you would play Mavuika for the Pyro up, probably. Xianyun? Nah, Xianyun is fine. You can use her with Varesa. But she's not better enough than alternatives to like bother, to be honest. Like you can just play Shilonen instead, and it's almost the same. But you don't have to worry about like swirling the right element and energy rotations and TTDS or anything. You finally change your Express music since the Penacony boss one. I still have the Take the Journey. I had this Samudartha or whatever the Danheng Moses parting the water song was called. I had that for a while, but then I went back to Take the Journey. It just fits too well. I don't like having a hype song in my train. I actually spend a lot of time in my train. I go there every day for pom-pom missions. So if there is like if the music is too hype, it gets like it loses the hype. Furina Skerk Escopia Child. Yeah, that could be possible, yeah. Actually. He is a Hydro. Sure. And he's not even useless. Actually, yeah, he is useless. I wanted to say +1 normal attack, but nobody benefits from normal attack in the team. Yeah, because Skerk doesn't... There are no good teammates in the 4th Skerk slot. Or like, there are no great teammates for Skerk. And she's already like a top 5 DPS anyways, even without a good 4th teammate. Yeah, sure. Hydro Resonance. And the battery for Inamor. He gets some... No, he gets particles during his attacks during the thingy. So you wouldn't generate many particles. You can get C4 for off-field Hydro application. Would probably beat Mavuika, Citlali, Bennett, Child. Possible. Bricks Crown is nothing. I mean, you can just not apply Riptide and it's fine. It's not like you need Child to do anything. I guess you need him to apply Hydro. And any way he applies Hydro will apply Riptide. But no, it's only when he is in melee stun. Wait, no. Now if he's in melee he triggers Riptide, and if he's in range he triggers Flash. Because yeah, a charge attack, a skill, or a burst will all apply Riptide. Yeah. Is it enough cryo application to actually do anything to your uptime though? Because like Yelan ruins your uptime, but Yelan actually applies a lot of Hydro. Is this a lot of Hydro? Like it's enough for freeze. If you played like C4 Child with Ganyu back in 1.2. But is it enough to actually lower your cryo uptime when you have Escoffier and Skerk? Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, charge attacking in bow is actually the like primary way to trigger Riptide. I mean, primary way, as in like what's in the talents. The main way is this Sword of Torrents. Applies Riptide when critting in the melee stance. But without this, you apply Riptide by charge attacking. Apply Riptide status. Silverjet makes international unplayable? Why though? You want more Hydro in that. I guess you cannot vape his burst as easily with C4? It would be like over though. Actually no, because there is extends replay duration by 8 seconds and the base duration is what? 10, so it's 18 seconds. So I guess it doesn't go down by the time you switch back. But like, even if you miss on his vape burst, you get more vapes on Shiny Link. It definitely doesn't make it unplayable. It might not be good, but it doesn't make it unplayable. Also, Bennett applies Pyro twice in quick succession. And then with Shangling as well. Yeah, I don't think it would be enough to like ruin your Pyro uptime, is it? How do you vape the initial burst cast though? Oh, I guess you go Bennett into Child into Shangling, okay. So, where was I? We need to do the Kinich combo. Yeah. We need to do the Kinich clear versus the Dire Lava Dragon. Child in 2025. This is probably the best. There was this clear with Amber. It is kind of tempting, but I don't want to build Amber, especially because I don't want to like waste resin right now on anything that's not artifacts because of the bonus like artifact drops. I could build Amber like later this week when the artifact drop goes away, like the bonus artifact drops. Then I could spend some resin on something else like building Amber. But right now I think I will stick with this. Amber's actually good. She has the fastest like burst pyro application in the game. Yeah, we'll do this. I just need to play Kinich well. If we just play Kinich well, we clear. Easy as that, right? I need to build Amber to use her. Things matter here. Like every little bit matters. Also, I don't want her to get one shot if she gets hit. I sometimes do get hit against this guy with my Cleo or something, and she survives because she's level 90. If she wasn't, she wouldn't survive. But yeah, even if Toma is worse, then at least I will have a bigger challenge. Whoops. Wait, is this what I did? Just like no Toma burst? Oops. Okay, that was bad. No, that wasn't worth it. Ah, where did my thingy go? Where did my shot go, man? The shot just went on vacation. I skilled too early. I don't have defense down for this. This was good.
再構成しろ
More combos like this and we can clear.
災合祭燃やし尽くせ
Bad RNG, man.
霧となって散り
Blame RNG when you can clear
火
well.
に気をつけろ俺が守るよ
特攻花火ボンボン爆弾弾けろ
獲物だ八神に報いるために
何時の魂を我が輩に捧げよ
Now we're very far off.
返事もろくにできねえのか
Actually, not that far
永
off.
遠に黙らせてやる
Wait, did I just not burst with Kinich first rotation? Is that just what I did? Feels weird. Feels off. Two skills off, and two skills is what I missed, essentially. If the shot that went to Urania hit would have been insanely close. Did I miss a shot? I didn't even see. I didn't even see that I missed a shot. I'm too focused on the like zones and stuff. What is her like this talent? Aimed shot hit on weak points, increase attack by 15% for 10 seconds. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Made the shot sound but just didn't activate? Was there? Do we go Amber? And then put clay back on Deepwood? No. I made some joke that my shot went on holiday. Did I? I don't have any memory of that. Now let's go with this team. We can do this. I can do this. Oh yeah, I remember. I would funnel the particles into clay and burst here. That's what I would do. Yeah.
かかったな
Oh my god, the shots. Oh, this one went. Yeah, that was
再
bad.
構成します
5時の炎それ
I shouldn't shoot the A this early.
退路はない
I should the A towards the like end of my uptime.
権限清流の烈焰で宇宙区なんちゃらを照らそう
Ooh, good RNG.
燃やし尽くせ
Okay, I think that was. Was it 6? It must have been, right? Because the RNG was way too good for
火
this
に
not
気
to
をつけ
see.
ろ
Is anyone who give us in star? No, we just got one.
獲物だ
Oh man, I didn't fall.
八神に報いるために
何時の魂を我が輩に捧げようあ
助出し参上それ
まだ永遠に黙らせてやる
退路はない
Ah! Oh, that was close, man. I went with his skills until.
5時の炎火に気
I
をつ
guess
け
I
ろ
didn't wait long enough, man. Where did he go? What was that?
かかったな
I don't know, man.
権限清流の烈焰で宇宙区なんちゃらを照らそう一切合切燃やし尽くせ
Man, that was so bad. But like, I have no idea what he did at the end there. Does this hadn't put a recording of you begging your ex not to leave? That's a good one. I'm gonna try Nah, it's probably not better, is it? Because I was like, should I try going back to Wandering Even Star? I felt like the runs were closer with Wandering Even Star. Oh yeah, there's a thing I wanted to check. Wait, maybe I can check this now. I want to check how long is my rotation actually with this team. Oh, I can go on my YouTube. That's a better way to look at the VOD. Like, is the rotation longer than 20 seconds? Can I get Thrilling Tales every time or not? Because if I'm getting Thrilling Tales every rotation, it's good. And I might be, but I might not. So let's see a random clear. I played the red game for a bit, because gave up with the Tulpa and then went back here. Okay. Because they're pretty flexible. Yeah, but like I guess I could like I'm just wondering if it takes more or less than 20 seconds, right? Sometimes we're going to clear different times. I mean, here with the Thrilling Tales, my rotation is pretty set in stone. I go like it's Kinich combo into Emily, into Toma, into Klee, into Kinich. But because I'm like sitting on Klee for a bit, usually, to apply more pyro, it might be more than 20 seconds in total. Let's go like double speed. Or like 1.5. I will throw 1E. Oops, I'm already wasting time. So my first... Oh no, this is not on... Wait, this is not on the book. Let's go back. Let's go later on. This is different. Either I messed up or I'm not playing Thrilling Tales. Here I definitely have Thrilling Tales. Yeah, I always have to go to Tom. Also, I never go through the team when the boss is downed. The way this lines up is that my Klee always brings the boss either from first phase to second, or from second to third. And then I go to Kinich as the phase changed. That is actually kinda clean. Oh. Had to go to Toma there. This is missing a little rotation. So here I switch at like 147 or something, right? And when is it gonna be the next time I go to Klee? Or like I switch to Kinich rather. Yeah, I guess it's up. Like it should be barely up. Or at least if I make sure to like wait maybe a second longer, I should be able to get this every rotation. I'm on-fielding Klee a bit every time. I mean, at the very beginning, first rotation she's on-field longer, but she's on-field a bit every time. And it doesn't matter how long she is on-field for the first rotation, because the TTDS only procs when I switch out of Klee, right? The moment I switch out of her, that's when the timer starts. So it's then the rotation of Kinich into Emily into Toma, back into Klee, and then switch to Kinich, that's like the next timing. So here, I'm not sure if I got it, because it might have been like down to a second. But if I like, maybe I wait a bit longer intentionally. I can make sure I have TDS for every... Oh yeah, because how long... What was the timer now? It was 127, right? When I switched? Because it was the first Kinich rotation. Yeah, 127 when I switched. And let's see if the next switch is gonna be at 107 or error later. Okay, this looks good. So they play at the end. Yeah, this time I'll definitely get it again. You don't have to get it every 4 rotations. Nah, that's not true, because it also buffs Emily. It's kinda relevant. Like, buffing Z1 Kinich is better than buffing Emily, but buffing Emily still matters. And also, I'm more flexible with my rotations, so I can sometimes, like, funnel clean to Toma. I can, like, get the Toma D pull on the first rotation, and normally I cannot. So yeah, let's keep this. Let's keep this. Wonder if going like ER could be better. No. Because I get like 2 bursts in the entire fight. Even Starbucks is burning. I felt like I feel like she did deal more damage herself. Back with Even Star. I feel like her crit damage is worse than her burning damage. Yeah, if I had Sig, I would be able to burst every rotation. But I don't, and I'm not gonna pull Sig. Emily is just so meh as a character. Maybe if she appeared in the story ever, outside of her own story quest, maybe I would look at her more like favorably, but... Nah, like... She should have been tall, by the way. If she was tall, she would be like instantly 20% better. Why is she short? Okay. I mean, the extra 10 ER gives me a second burst in the fight. Pretty sure that's worth it. I lose like 1 crit sub to get an extra burst. Okay, so just make sure to not switch too quickly. I guess should be the thing. Oh, I didn't get the Fav proc. I need to get the Fav proc on her. Shouldn't have been a 5-star? Yeah, that's true. If she wasn't a 5-star, it would be more excusable that she doesn't exist. Come on, where's my Fav proc, man? Even I did an extra normal attack, and I didn't get a Fav proc. What a joke. How many in a row? Wait, do I not have Fav on him? Did I remove his Fav lance? No, it's there! It's there, but I just didn't get a Fav proc like 8 times in a row. What was that, man? Here we go. So 147. Good. Oh, I forgot to go to Emily. I guess I can do this. It's fine. But she didn't get the pyro particles from Toma. Gonna wait a sec longer, and now we get the TDDS. Oh, I didn't do quick hold. Missing a skill here. And yeah, waiting is fine, because here I kinda have to wait for him to enable his pyro bar again. And no need to wait here, because the rotation is longer by itself anyways. Oh man. Oh, I should have gone earlier to Emily again. They hit this again. Oh, this was a slow one. It was kinda slow. Margin under does snapshot. How come I don't burst with Emily in phase 3? I mean, I can't switch from Klee to Emily, because then I don't get TDDS on Kinich. So I can only... Like, the best timing to burst with Emily would be at towards the end of phase 2. Like, after the phase 2 Kinich rotation. I probably should do that, but I sometimes forget and I just press the burst when it's up. This was kinda bad. But I felt like my... nah, I lost 2 skills at least. Because I did like slow presses. You tap it once and the rotation's already gone. I didn't crit twice. I mean, not critting is bound to happen. Because I only have 90 crit rate. Oh wait, I have a new piece. Wait, if this rolls only crit, I can play this instead of the off-piece feather, and I can maybe play like an off-piece hat or something with more crit rate. It has Sig, Emily's best option was Sig. I think so. Pretty sure it is. It's just like a good... it's a good weapon for off-field damage dealers. There's only a quick guide. Updated for 5.4 though, it's pretty fresh. Yeah. Make sure to use Emily's skill after casting her burst. Oh wait, what is the condition? Am I doing something wrong with this weapon actually? What? How does it work again? Obtain 12% after consummation. Oh yeah, you only get the buff when using a skill. Oh. So even if I burst, I need to skill to get the buff. I don't get the buff if I don't skill. It's after skilling, not after bursting. That's the key. It's after skilling. So if I only burst with Emily, I actually deal less damage than if I just skilled. Oh man. Right, because skilling after burst doesn't ruin the burst, does it? It keeps all the stacks if you just skill randomly, right? I'm pretty sure you can just burst skill. Okay, so I will burst skill now. Instead of just bursting. I was only bursting. Before. Okay, this piece, right? This will be my legendary. I don't think it can be 20 crit value anymore. The rolls are too low, so it cannot be 50 crit value. I mean, but it will be like 45 crit value. And I need some extra crit rate. Plus 20. Wait, do I want to throw this out? No, I don't. This is a good piece. I just never locked it for some reason. I'm going plus 16 on this. I believe. Even if it rolls all ER, which would be the worst case scenario, it's still a decent piece. It's a 4-liner with 4 good stats. Solid, solid. I mean, the rolls on crit rate are like pretty abysmal. I mean, it's like a mid-low roll twice. It's like 3.1 twice. Could have been worse. ER is pretty low. Attack is decently high. Like, it's probably my best option on this set. It does need to hit crit once more though, yeah. In this team specifically, I don't get many attack buffs. Ugh, ER is not a good roll though, yeah, we do not want ER. I pretty much burst every rotation anyways now. So this kinda stinks actually. Do we reshape? No, no. I'm not. I mean, it's a 4-liner with 4 good subs, but it is a flower. It's a flower. You don't reshape a flower. I could play this. Right? Like, this is pretty good. It did roll lower a bit, but it's an onset. Also, Pyro MC plays this. I don't think he needs this. And if I play this, I lose 1 crit damage roll. But like any ER is useless. Any ER is useless. Maybe there is like 1 rotation where I don't burst. But bursting isn't even that good. Like it does give you 1 extra skill, but it also extends your rotation by 2 seconds. Which is not necessarily good. So now we can play an off piece somewhere else. When I have so much crit rate on these pieces. The attack sounds are pretty peak actually. This is an amazing piece. I think, yeah, I think the reason why I play an off piece flower, now I remember, the reason why I play an off piece flower is because there are no better options for me on other sets. I guess this. But the ER roll here is not that bad. Like the ER I have now, the 11. This is good. But let's see any hat. What? Wait. What if I play this attack hat? I have so much crit damage with C1. This gives me 100 crit damage. This Kinich already has like 324 crit damage. Like, look at that's pretty good, no? Almost 100 crit rate. We still have 289 crit damage, and we now have 2.6k attack. Like, we have 0 ER, but whatever, nobody cares. I mean, if I really wanted ER, I could play the new piece. I would overcap on... Ah no, I would not overcap on crit rate. I would still be like slightly under. But it's a bit too much ER probably. I mean, we are losing a flat... One of the rolls is like flat death. So like one of the rolls is flat death and another roll is this being a 3-liner. It did roll lower though. But maybe we do this. I just lose crit rate though. Now the entire point is that I don't want to miss crits anyway anymore. But yeah, this I actually kinda love this attack hat. This attack hat is pretty peak. It's 49.8 crit value. Gotta be worth it. Lose 3 crit and 1% attack to gain 17 ER. But like I don't think the 17 ER does anything relevant. I guess my rotation being a bit extended is not that bad because I want to extend it with Klee anyways for the DS proc. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Does anybody know how big my crits were? I guess I can check here. But it needs to be versus the same phase. Let's go to the start of the fight. Actually, nah, it's not that easy to compare because my buffs are fairly dynamic. Klee Death Shot is like 8 seconds uptime. No, 10 seconds uptime. And I'm more crit independent right now. My crit damage is lower, but my attack is higher. 140 to 190k. Okay, so you can look now. I'm bad at looking at numbers. No faff proc, man. We have no Deepwood now, so those are like low numbers. Oh wait, why did this end so quickly? Wait, I was caught off guard by my skill ending so quickly. No faff proc. I'm pretty sure I have like 50 crit rate, no? Do I not? Maybe I don't. Maybe I have less, because
Yep.
I might have less because this build was for engulfing lightning. I don't have a crit rate hat. I'm pretty sure I have an HP hat or something.
火に気をつけろ。せっと。
Maybe I don't need the fav proc. Okay, wait. What do you have, Toma? I mean, 32 is good. I'm getting pretty unlucky. I'm getting pretty unlucky here. I don't have crit rate hats on this set. You were delayed by 1.5 minutes. How did that happen? No, I'm not changing anything. I'm keeping the pieces. 30 is good. If I had like 15, I would be like, okay, sure. But 30?
清掃をか
Yep. それ。
Now he got it, man. I'm gonna save the second skill for later.
かかったな。
Whatever.
最高戦士
炎の盾。俺が守るよ。
Gonna wait a second. Now switch to finish.
八神に報いるために。
汝の魂を我が輩に捧げよう。あ？返事もろくにできねえのか？
福育の語
永
り
遠に黙らせてやる。
それ。5時の炎。
And now we have two skills. Ah, I
退
didn't.
路はない。
I got stuck somehow. Couldn't switch earlier. Oh, I forgot about the
火に
burst
気を
into
つけろ。
skill
俺
thing.
が守るよ。獲物だ。
伝令権限。清流の熱炎で口ゆくナンチュラを照らそう。一切合切燃やし尽くせ。キャッハー。愉快そう。
我の光清掃をか
それ。5時の炎。
Why are you jumping away, man? This move is like an instant
退
loss.
路はない。八神に報いるために。
我が輩の意向は比類なきもの。今はどうも気
I missed like 2 skills or something. It's always like has a really good crit value. I mean, you have 2 crit subs on an attack hat. But only 1 crit sub on a crit hat. So how are the numbers here? The damage seems pretty similar. Might be a bit worse, but could also be skill issue. It's hard to compare because my runs can be wildly different. You weren't looking? Ban. I'm gonna throw the second E here, seems better. Just throw them off faster.
かかったな。
Oh, I didn't want to... Did I miss the hit?
管理します
俺が守るよ。
That was so bad, man.
炎の盾。獲物だ。
伝令権限。我が輩の意向は比類なきもの。今はどうも気分が晴れないのだ。虫けらどもきっちり代償を払って
I shouldn't burst now actually, but burst and then skill.
5時の炎。火に気をつけろ。
火力全開はじけろおい
俺が守るよ
I forgot to go to enemy.
黙らせてやる
霧となって散りなさい。
退路はない
Oh, this was so nice actually.
参上
But I'm waiting, man.
やっさはじけろ。
This was my best combo yet. But is it gonna be enough? Okay, he didn't jump to Narnia.
獲物だ
Oh, I did the slow
我
hold.
が命を果たせ
我が輩の意向は奇類な着物今はどうも気分が晴れない
One more, one more, one more, one more, one more! No, it was in the air! I missed one E before, man, because I did the tap. Oh man, I did the tap instead of the hold on the final one. It was so close though. Highest 207k phase 2 to 27k phase 3, lowest 108k. Lowest should definitely be higher than last time. Because I have more attack, less crit damage, so like a non-crit. Actually, there can be no non-crits. I was getting 190ks before, now 217ks. Okay, so it seems better, which makes sense without Bennett. That an attack would be better. With C1, giving me 100 crit damage. And I was never this close. I was never this close before. But I had like a super sick... I had a super sick penultimate rotation. It was like perfect, man. I got all the E's. Okay, now time for fast fishing. This is what they don't show you in the videos, man.
清掃を開始。
それやっ
管理します。
火に気をつけろ
30% crit, by the way. And R5 fav. Wait, is it R5? What if it's not? It should be R5. I got a fav proc here, but I didn't think I did, so...
やっそれ
ボンボン爆弾全部ドカ
かかったな
Good.
再構成します。
Good
5時
rotation.
の炎の盾
This way we have to wait a bit, honestly. We wait and now we switch. It should be like 127-ish. And we have the time.
全霊権限
We have some time to spare.
魂を我が輩に捧げようあ返事もろくにできねえのかまだ永遠に黙らせてや
ク
る
イックの過
This
程
was very good.
管理します。
Very clean.
俺が守るよ
火力全開。よいしょ。
かかったな八神に報いるために
清流の烈焰で口よくなんちらを照らそう一切合切も
I actually got it. Got it finally. I didn't think I would.
獲物だ
Ah, no, miss it now. This could be the miss that cost me the run.
ややはっ
5時の炎
全部ドカーン。ボンボン爆弾。よいよいしょ。
かかったな
清流降臨我が輩の意向は奇類な着物今はどうも気分が晴れないのだですけれども
Oh, I got it! Let's go, man! Oh, I thought it would be the same as last time, where it was still in the air. Nice, nice. Let's go. Ooh. Really didn't think this would work. I was like, no, not again. But then the text on the screen was white and not red. I mean, it's not even that impressive because Kinichi is C1 or 1. But Emily is R0, or like, she has Shen has instead of her own Sig. Oh, definitely gotta claim this. Claim the rewards after this. Imagine 360. None of these are good, unfortunately. We don't get our like ultimate reward. Shadow Boom Boom Bakudan. Thank you for the help, Boom Boom Bakudan. The Klee bombs were definitely clutch. After like 100 million years. And I'm not gonna clear Tulpa anyways. Yeah, the Toma is the wild card here. Cause Klee is good. Like I saw a C0 Klee clear. I think it was the one from 7 actually. Wait, give me a sec. I will show you the 7 clear. It's like only the lineup. Actually, no, this is not the one. Oh yeah, this is with Amber Dicha. Wait, so is this one with Klee? Wait, this is me. Is this one with Klee? What is the... Yeah, this one is Z0 Klee, but with Yansan. So they do have an attack buffer, but it's Z0 Klee. I didn't even have 4-piece Noblesse? Wait, what? What the? I have 2-piece Noblesse? How did this happen? What? Oh, wait, did I switch the goblet on Mavuika? Wait, I was using my burst for Noblesse? Oh, that would have helped. Oh man, okay, sure. Have you done the bosses yet? I'm not gonna do the boss clears until later this week because I don't want to spend resin or anything that's not artifacts right now. Because right now we have the Stygian Onslaught, where every 120 resin you spend on artifacts gives you an extra piece. So I don't want to spend resin on anything that's not artifacts. Right? Because we're getting freebies here. And this will be done, like if this lasted the entire week, I would still do weekly bosses. Because I still want to do them. I'm not gonna skip weekly bosses. But I can just do them after this is over. Easy. I didn't have 4-piece Noblesse, man. Typing tomato. Like it's only here on this like chat where it turns into the In actual Twitch chat here it doesn't turn into the It's the because I have a joint YouTube plus Twitch chat. If somebody was on YouTube, you can actually send a message here as well. But that's the downside. I guess it's kind of funny, I guess. I said I guess twice. I got goaded. Probably not with Bennett. Don't think it would be better with Bennett. But like, this is a much better HUD than any other option I could have. Because if we go... crit damage... I guess I could play this. Maybe this would be better. The official HUD. No, but like this rolled into EM. And this rolled 5 times into crit. And pretty high rolls as well. 49.8 crit value. My highest crit value on a non-crit main stat piece. I guess this HUD is also pretty sweet. 4 rolls into attack and crit. Maybe could be better. We lose 30 attack to get like 40 crit damage-ish. A bit less than 40. Yo, why does Layla have this HUD? This would be good on... This would be very good on Mavuika, actually. Oh, but I need an offset goblet on Mavuika. I don't have offset goblets. I ended up crafting a hat instead of crafting a goblet. Probably was a bad idea. Probably probably the worst choice. But yeah, I probably want this for like later. Oh, but if I change my artifact, it won't matter if unless I like re-challenge, right? Because if I re-challenge now, it will erase my clear time. But yeah, I do have... Like this, I do have 324 crit damage. He has a pretty 61, man. I originally pulled for the movement speed, because I thought this would be like relevant, but it's not. This is nice. 30 Dendro down. You don't even need Diputoma. I mean, my clear time would reset if I re-challenged. Actually, wait. If I challenge the first team now... If I challenge Tulpa, my clear on the Lava Dragon should stay, but if I challenge Lava Dragon, it should get reset, right? Yeah, so... This is fine, but if I... Oh no, it stays? Even though I change an artifact? I guess it's fine as long as I don't steal a piece. Interesting. Exactly 120. I could definitely get a better score, by the way, on the Overseer device. Especially because I could get Skerk books. Like, Skerk is talent level 8. And I got the 122nd clear. Also after like 5 tries or maybe even less than that. So Skerk can definitely go way lower. Like the Skerk clear here was 100 seconds. Yeah. So I can definitely cut like 10 seconds from this if I level up my talents and play a bit better. But it kinda looks better like this. Barely getting it on every challenge. I just can't use the same piece somewhere else, but I can use different pieces here. So yeah, Tulpa, man, Tulpa. Why is the hardest boss the one where none of the characters I can use have constellations, man? I have C1 Skerk here by accident, but it's there. I've got C1 Kinich, C2 Klee. Why is this the only one where I don't have cons and it's the hardest one by far, man? Yeah, I can't use the hat somewhere else, yeah. Got unlucky here. I hope next time the hardest boss is the Electrocharge Pickle. And I'm just gonna pull like C2R1 in FA. And I have few constellations. So Skerk is C1 but no Sig, instead Ayaka Sig. Chiori is C2R1. Kazuha is C1 because I lost to Chiori. Nuvilet is C1R1. I mean, Diha is standard, but she's C1R1. Yoimiya is C1R1. Klee is C2, and Klee doesn't have a weapon. Klee can't be anything because she doesn't have a signature weapon. C2R1 Wanderer. C1R1 Xianyun. I mean, I guess that's not few cons at this point. But the further we go, the fewer there will be. Chaska is C1 but no Sig. C1 but no Sig Varesa. C1R1 Kinich. C5 Tinari. No Sig though. C1R1 Hutao, and I don't play her anyways. I was hoping, because like Hutao is a lovely character. And I was like, maybe if I pull C1, I will like playing her more and then I will play her. No, I didn't. Was C1 Varesa an accident? No, Varesa was on purpose for the movement speed. And it's actually worth it. Because on Kinich, I pulled for movement speed. But this is bad. Like, you don't run with him anyways. Because it's like you get movement speed after you land from the swing. It's not worth staying on him. You just switch to somebody else. Veresa though, Veresa is worth it, cause you get 30% less Night Soul consumption, and same for Chaska. Chaska was therefore worth it as well. Actually, same effect, 30% less Night Soul consumption. Wait, so was that all the cons? Hutao. And we have some standards, we have like C6 Mona, C6 Jean. Pulling Simon Chatka for the Night Soul consumption. That's why I got it, man. I would have probably gotten Sig instead. Oh yeah, but so like there are two reasons. Also, the same with Varesa actually, because not only is C1 for exploration on both of them, but also both of them are in the same situation where their Sig weapons only give combat stats, but there are other weapons you can play that give you movement speed. So I can get 10 movement speed from Lost Prayers, and I can get 7 movement speed from First Gate Magic. Only 7 because you play double Anemo, so you get to like an additional stack of Gimmick. You play double Anemo for 10% in the overworld. So yeah, like I would have gotten C0 or 1 if this was like, I don't know, Zenless or something, right? Where your characters don't matter. This is legit fastest Varesa. My overworld team. We've got fastest Chaska, fastest Varesa. It actually goes pretty hard. And the duration is so long even if I dash. We also got the gliding speed increase from Xianyun. And Xianyun is pretty fast herself actually. Oh yeah, C1 Xianyun also I pulled only for overworld. Because I also got C1 for more skill charges. She used to be the fastest character when she came out. Whereas Jin, you need to hit an enemy. So anything, any conditional. Wait, is that a Mora chest? No, it would have gotten detected, right? Oh no, this is just a pedestal. Yeah. So I don't want to rely on any like any temporary movement speed boosts. Everything here is permanent. Anemo Resonance is permanent, 10% movement speed. Actually, wait. You go here. Yeah. So 10% movement speed. Then Chiori is 10%. So Rosaria and Dahlia are situational. Like they are 10% only during the day or night. This is 10% always. Because it's 10% as long as anybody in your team either has a skin or a glider. Like a non-default glider equipped. Yeah, that's why Chiori is here. Not just because she's the best waifu, but because she gives 10% movement speed. And the boosts don't stack. It even says somewhere. Oh yeah, like you get the Swift Stride effect, right? It specifies that you get Swift Stride, and this is the same buff. It's the same buff that like Gaming gives you. Right, you get Swift Stride during the day, and it doesn't. Swift Stride is either active or inactive. You can't get it twice. They changed the wording recently to make it more clear. I think with Chiori's release actually, or maybe a bit after that. Don't remember. That was hilarious, yeah. But if it actually required the skin, would be kind of scuffed. But the fact that you just can wear any glider, any non-default glider, and it works, already good. We would need to play like Jin instead of Xianyun with her skin on, if it required the skin. It would be worth it then, yeah. Because Xianyun is here because she moves fast herself with her E, not a bad ability, and then also 15% extra gliding speed. You can't increase gliding speed otherwise. It's only her and I think one more character has this? Like Ifa maybe? No. No, he has healing. Who has extra gliding speed? Nah, she doesn't scare away crystal flies. She heals you. I'm pretty sure there is a character, man. Do new players still get the Wings of Companionship? Pretty sure they do. Amber maybe? Nah, Amber is stamina consumption. Same for Venti. Amber and Venti and Collei are all stamina consumption when gliding. 20% less stamina consumption, but you don't really glide for this long. Not when you have this many movement abilities. I think somebody has this, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. And still only Xianyun. Is Ice the only character that stops boars and frozen boars from attacking you? No. There's also Kirara. Kiwawa got the same passive. When Kirara is in the party, animals who produce foul, raw meat, or chilled meat will not be startled. And it's the same passive as Aloys. Why do I know all of this off the top of my head, man? Exploration meta is like the real meta. We finally got an actual endgame. So maybe exploration meta has to like take a step back now. But before, like, Abyss is kinda free if you just pull new characters as they come out. So the only thing left to optimize was the traversal from point to point. There are no passives in Genshin though. But yeah, speaking of Genshin, we should do it. Like, there aren't that many characters who share Ascension passives. So it's not really like a parameter here that you can find. A cool mode though would be when it shows you the passive. They show you the icon, like there's the daily ability when you see an icon. And I think it can also be the exploration passive there. But like the text of an exploration passive, and then you have to pick which character this is. But there are multiple correct answers. By the way, this is Ayato. Oh no, it's not Ayato, man. Oh, it's Kokomi. Because she doesn't ascend. It's not crit rate or crit damage. Kokomi ascends with hydro damage, yeah. That is something that's actually important. If I run, mud will get on my clothes. If I fly, the rain will make my cape too heavy. Better find somewhere to wait out the weather. Fly. Wanderer? Is it Wanderer? Like, who else could fly? Chaska? Ifa? Wait, what? It's a guy. Ororon, maybe? Which guy flies, man? Oh, it is Ororon, okay, sure. Ororon has a Xianyun passive. Oh, I knew it's somebody. Oh, yeah, I knew it. But it's not Anemo. Yeah, I remember. So, like, it's nice because he has the passive, but it's worthless because he's not Anemo. So, if you want to play Ororon for the passive, you need to slot in another Anemo, and then you can't have Chiori. Or, like, I mean, you could replace Varesa, but she's the fastest runner on land. But she's the most replaceable character here. Because Anemo characters have the advantage of giving you Anemo resonance. So they have like a higher value in the team than a regular runner like Mavuika or Varesa. Okay. Ability. My initial first thought was Alhaitham, but I don't think it's Alhaitham. Because like maybe his mirror stuff, like he has like ugly lines in his abilities. This kinda also looks like Rosaria's hand, but I don't think she has her hand in any of her abilities. I'm gonna go Rosaria though. Maybe it's Rosaria's spear. Oh no, it's a little guy. So it's some buff. But it's pretty... It's hard to say what exactly is this. A lot of characters have like a guy with something around him. It's a swirly thing around you. Swirly thing around the guy. I mean, I just gotta unlock the freaking name. Because I'm not gonna be able to guess this. Maybe it's Barbara. Maybe it's a shield. Maybe it's a Kirara? I don't think so, actually. Stormbreaker. Oh, that's Beidou. Yeah, nice. Is Versa pattern just alternating between Xianyun skills and Chaska's skills? Yeah, she is. I'm pretty sure Versa is the fastest. Chaska could be? But like... She's definitely faster than Xianyun. Xianyun is not even close to the Natlan characters. I mean, maybe saying not even close is not exactly right. But Versa is crazy fast. Chaska is probably still like is still better because she can fly. But her duration is very, very short if you actually dash. And if you don't dash, she's not that fast. Varessa always is like at full speed. So it was a shield. Was it? No, it's just the... Because Stormbreaker is just the burst. Or actually, wait, no, is it the skill? Whatever. Emojis. Wave. It's always freaking wave at the beginning. I wanna go Shiguin. Wave Robot. Fremine. Nice. Now, I think it's one of her skills because the name. Let's actually go and check. It's just her burst. You wouldn't guess that the burst icon is so lame. It could be like the little dragon because she sounds like these wolf dragon thingies, whatever they are. I mean, she's the thunder beast charge. It's a thunder beast that she summons, and instead of having a thunder beast as the icon, it's just a little guy with like a swirly thing around him. Kinda lame. Okay, Star Rail. Whoa. Oh, this done. I don't think I did this yesterday. Must have forgotten. Below 1.5, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. It was Hook like 2 days ago, so it's not gonna be Hook, but okay. This boss doesn't really tell me much. Let's go Pelageya Sergeyevna. Oh, nice. I'm a firm believer in small talk brings big clients. Topaz or Aventurine? Or Sampo. Oh yeah, it's actually Sampo. Yeah. I think I already got this before. And also fits Sampo perfectly. Swirly thing. I think I like... Should I know this? I don't know, just type like a random character. Let's go like Sushang, man. It's kind of lame that like you guess something and it doesn't actually pop up. Like you don't get anything extra after the first bad guess. You have to get another bad guess and then you can... I don't know, Natasha. Oh, it's like a claw mark. That's Gallagher. No? Hehe, don't get burned? Hehe? Is this Hook? Oh, it is Hook. Nice. She does have like the digger claw thingy. So it makes sense that's the claw mark. Oh, I'd already done all of these. No, emojis still, yeah, emojis. Broken Heart, Blade. Lightning, Arlan. Ha, I remember that Arlan exists. That's the biggest challenge. Oh, it was lighter yesterday, man. Missed the pick character. Nothing in common, so we go Anton. I think I'm on again, so we go... Actually, no, it cannot be Miyabi. Let's go... Sokaku? No, Sokaku has the same boss. Wait, who do I go with if it's nothing on those two? I go... Nicole. But there are 2 attack characters in Nicole's faction, so it doesn't help me that much. Actually, no, there are 3 attack. No, 2. Billy Nekomata? Whatever, go Nicole. Yeah, it was just Nicole. And what you gonna do with Wimbledon? Not really. Sometimes, like, my parents will be watching some tennis, and I will just, like, catch one match or two. Because there is a Polish tennis player who's one of the best in the world. Used to be top 1. I think she fell off a bit. Iga Świątek. So, tennis is pretty popular in Poland ever since she started playing. But I've never really been that big when it comes to like regular sports. If anything, if I would be watching anything, I would be watching MSI in League. the mid-season invitational in League of Legends. I haven't been watching anything though, because I'm addicted to 100 Line. That game is so good, man. Okay, let's do a couple anecdotes. Because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be... I think I'm satisfied, man, with this Stygian Onslaught. Also, has anybody on my friends list cleared Dire, except for Pape? No, nobody. What is my clear to 59? I could try getting my time down on Fearless. That would be like one cool activity we could do, I guess. Świątek is now 4th. They go up and down. Ooh, Ivy is my cousin. He still plays. Nice. And got 5. Also, he betrayed Raiden. He used to have a Raiden avatar for like the longest time. And now it's Varesa. Varesa is pick though, so I approve. No cons, nice. Except for C1 Shenhe. Yeah, I need to do some anecdotes, because I'm like really behind on them. On the test runs. Let's do test runs first, actually. I'm gonna watch more of the like... Tulpa clears. But I'm always missing something. For the first one, I was missing artifact substats. For the second one, I'm missing Peak Patrol Song and also Instructor's Shironen. And those are the only 2 videos on the internet of somebody clearing Tulpa with C0 Mavuika, man. You get Escoffier in the trial, man. That's so funny.
ミュージックカット力よカッ
Oh, that's Cap. So we're fighting this guy.
ガンのように
Got a wave. 10 billion years. Holy cooldown. Barbara still doesn't have her skill up. How many enemies are we fighting, man? What? I mean, I guess they all kind of like got insta-killed anyways, except for the Lector, who cannot be insta-killed. So I have every character, so none of the icons hold any like special value to me. So I just use the quest ones. 7 made a video. When I look up Genshin 7, oh yeah, here we go. Difficulty 6 no constellation.
Some of the most challenging content this game ever gave us. Let's start with that. My team was C0 or 1 Mavica, Shironen and Siglali with C6 Bennett.
Oh, wait. What were the weapons? Yeah, it was Peak Patrol Song. I can cope. Why is he switching so fast? Oh wait, the video is still 1.5 speed because I was watching my own. Man, I hate that this gets carried over.
Tractor, tenacity and noblesse. Before getting some good attempts, I realized...
Do we know his UID? Because it's hidden here. In this video. And also, it took him a week to clear this. It's not free. Even if you have all of this, this is not free. Took him a week of attempts. And probably 6 days spent on Tulpa and 1 day spent on the other 2. Also, what was the artifact set on Shironen?
The team has instructor, tenacity and...
It is instructors. With ER Suns, probably. Okay, so show me the UID. We can check the Mavuika. You can see some of the stats here. So 1.9k attack, 368 EM. That's already pretty impressive. It's gotta be EM Suns with good attack substats, right? Because the EM is a bit higher. Oh, I need to like refresh. Oh yeah, there are 2 things I need to do. One thing is I need to refresh my Imaginarium Theater characters featured the borrowable characters so that people can take the ones that are actually like available. And I need to change my
実量に従え神里流消滅踊りなさい
ご安心を吸引テスト開始無双の風
Characters in my profile. Haven't done that in a while.
雪よ前魂よ天心直送取った
Ah, lovely when the enemy isn't frozen and they just move away.
失礼
You're just something like char attack, right? That's better than normal attacks. Is a Mavica build called Showcase? Not found. The link is broken. Oh wait, it's okay. The link is longer than what I saw. Okay, give me a sec. Oh yeah, I should be able to click it here. In my chat, it was scuffed. So it's this one. Yeah, also better than my build. Crit rate is not overcapped and has like... It's not that much better though, because like that Mavica from the first clear was like absolutely bonkers insane. 260 crit damage with like 50 crit rate. This one is 54 crit rate with 217 crit damage. Still, it's like very good. Almost perfect flower, you just need an attack percent here. The feather is actually kinda... I mean... No EM, but it did roll. It is a 5-liner. 5-roller. No attack percent here, but rolled 4 times into crit. Pyro Goblet. For an offset? This is all high rolls though. But missed one. It's a 3-liner and no attack percent or EM. I actually have a goblet like this. And the hat has 100... Okay, the hat is kinda... 100 EM on the hat, man. Can't figure out how 7-time Novikas burst for the shield. Wait, was it... Which one was this? This one?
Start with that. My team was C0 or 1 Mavica, Shironen and Silale with C6 Bennett. The team has instructors, tenacity.
Let's go like faster speed.
Getting some good attempts, I realized that other players getting these runs done have insane builds. And I'm not talking about Mavica here. The amount of rotation of Mavica into Bennett for particles, Shironen after Silale because of instructor, and then Bennett into Mavica. Very easy. The not so easy thing is the Mavica.
So burst.
Completely whiffed on the second rotation, by the way. It's a mix of short attack, normal attack, and
And yeah, it's the cracked rotation every time. It's the charge attack into dash into basic attack. Nobody ever did this before because nobody ever needed to do this. And it's like a painful rotation to do. Yeah, even if I had this account, I couldn't clear, and my account is also weaker. When it comes to this specific team, not saying exactly that his account is better than mine overall, but his Mavuika team is better than my Mavuika team.
Starts with a charge attack into a dash, and then repeats a combo of a normal attack into a charge attack, very quickly cancelled by a dash. This is used because it makes you fade as many charge attacks.
So instant burst as soon as it went off cooldown.
Manages to always reset the internal cooldown over hits, granting a bit rights on basically every charge attack. This is not a combo you should use everywhere. It works here because the Tulpa has a permanent Hydra aura. Now the run is just a matter of repeating this process and making the rotation as quick as possible.
Oh, and he bursted before the refresh. That's insane. Even the other clears, even the other... Like that insane Mavuika build clear. The first one from the Japanese player, that was like day 1. That one didn't get like a viable burst refresh. By the time they got the burst refresh, the burst would have been off cooldown anyways.
So then Mavica can burst off cooldown, except for one small detail, the Tulpa's shield. This thing is the hardest wall to face for anyone attempting this clear. I was stuck on it for days. It's just too tanky. The original run I was inspired from simply dealt with it by having a better Mavica than me, C6 Jansan, and one trick I will explain in a bit. But I simply couldn't...
Or wait, is he actually... Because he's splicing runs together, maybe he didn't get the burst up like that? Maybe it was like from two runs? I'm not sure because it's not a single clear. The videos are... The video is not just like one run.
Have enough damage, and at best I was 1 pixel off a couple times. The Tulpa refreshes
Painful.
and gives you full energy and fighting spirit when the shield is cast. So what if all our buffs were set up already before the shield, and once it starts, we use 2 Mavikas burst? Basically the same concept around casting 2 Pyronados, but applied to Mavika. Well, that was my solution. A hard to execute one, but doable. The tricky part was being on time for the shield phase, and for the burst to land right as the shield is cast. Because you can't be too late or too early, nor can you...
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna be able to clear this. But like, he did this by waiting with the burst, right? Not by somehow squeezing another one. But it's like waiting with the previous one, right? To get more bursts on the shield and fewer bursts on the Tulpa instead? Because that seems doable.
Wait for the shield animation to know when
Or did he actually like squeeze an extra one right before?
is refreshed during the burst animation. If you land this, you keep going as normal. Utilize all your buffs, and then recast 2 necessary ones. Shilonen, which also activates Instructor, and Venom. Now another burst will be just enough for the...
So like you get a burst, so your burst comes off cooldown right before the shield and then you burst again? Man, that's like so tight. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
風神様のお告げ超拡散形態
救急如律令封印源
面白くなってきた
Oops, I also switched to Flaming.
到来相当開始回って寒波到来フェルス寒波到来せいや
神のご加護
牽引全票おとなしく捕まれ
安全距離確認
お別れの時間
Oops, I followed
回
the
って
skill.
フェルス回ってフェルスせい
Peak Flaming gameplay, man.
はっせい寒波到
Oops.
セピロスよ吸引テスト開始
救急如律令陽豆相当開始フェルス回ってせいいやフェルス回って
Pierce!
寒波到来
Oh my god, he's still not dead, man.
おとなしく捕まれ
Just get C6, R5, Mavika. I mean, C2 would be definitely enough. C1 might not be, honestly. Because there is like, there are 2 gaps between me and the clears in the videos. Number 1 is like build gaps. The one that did it with C6 Yansan on Fav had like cracked out substats out of this world. And the other ones that have more realistic Mavika substats have peak patrols on Shilonen, so I don't have that either. So that's gap number 1, and then gap number 2 is skill. I would, even if you gave me the accounts of these people, I don't think I would be able to do this. I mean, maybe if I grind it for like 3 weeks, but I don't want to. There are other games I play as well, and other things I do. I have a full-time job, right? So I feel like one cone would be able to close one gap, but not both. Right? That's an Escoffier Sigon Janssen. Could be doable, but I would need to have a very good clear on the Skerk final team. But the issue with that is that then I would have no ER. I mean, it would be like Skerk with Escoffier no Sig on the Automaton, and then Janssen with Escoffier Sig. But like, if Janssen with Escoffier Sig with C0 Mavujka was doable versus Tulpa, there will be videos of doing that. But it might be harder than doing Fav, because like you're not gonna get the energy, and that's even worse. I mean, Skerk, Escoffier, Furina, and then whatever works. I've seen a run with C0, Skerk, like full C0 team, Skerk, Escoffier, Furina, and Dahlia. And not even C6 Dahlia, I think it was like C2 Dahlia. And there was also a run with like, no, that was Fearless, like full 4 stars. Yeah. I've seen people use like that for fastest clears, fastest speedruns at like full C6R5 versus Tulpa. The best team uses C6R5 Ganyu with Elegy. Because even at like a Giga Whale level, you still need Cryo for the little Tulpas, because otherwise it's gonna heal. And C6R5 Elegy Ganyu is just the best Cryo supports to play there. Eskosik Janssen met een Favon Bennett. Bennett 6R5 sees Lali? Apparently. Maybe you run both? But Ganyu has like really quick damage rotation. You can get like the 2 charge attacks. No, against Tulpa. Against Tulpa use C6R5 Ganyu with Elegy. Elegy is pretty big. Like R5 Elegy is a cracked weapon. All the EM you get from it. For then the vapes on Mavuika. What a trial. What a trial. It's like all the Xingqiu trials we usually get, but much worse, because we have to play Candy. Oops, I missed my... This is bad, man. Also, if you don't charge attack, no, you do use the 2 charge attacks. You do use the C6 charge attacks. Like the C6 charge attacks from Ganyu take like 0.2 seconds to like 0.1 second per charge attack. It's instant. You do them. You don't use the like long ones, but the instant ones you do use. Actually, there was a video. There was a video of like... I haven't watched it though. So maybe you don't. I think you do. There's a video of a clear Dire in under 60 seconds. Like everything. So like 20 seconds per boss on average. It's gotta be more versus Tulpa and less versus the other ones though. What is it? I don't see it anymore. Hello Wolfman. How am I good at this game? I think I'm not terrible. I don't see... I can't find the clear man. Did it get like deleted or something? Again, I'm twice as much using Fav Bennett and Esko Sig Jansan. But like you lose the energy on Jansan, I guess it's not that important. But like if it was easier, or like if it was more doable, I feel like we've seen more. But maybe just everybody uses Escoffier Sig on the final Skerk boss. But that one people are clearing with 20 seconds to spare. But maybe Escoffier Sig is important enough that you need it anyways. Oh, we're actually playing Gamin. That's pretty cool. We're actually playing Mel Gamin. Didn't expect that in my
みんなは俺が守るくらえ
I shouldn't have applied this much. Oops, forgot to burst.
天才出番だひゃ
I didn't get another reset. Skill issue.
震えなさい全力攻撃だもう
反省しなさいよ
That was a cool trial. If a lot of people tried Escosy Genshin, but probably all just tried with Bennett staying on Aquila and found the ER problems. I mean, it's possible. There are like few enough clears that maybe it hasn't been tried much yet. But even then, it would like still there is like the gear gap and the skill gap. I mean, I did get much better at playing Kinich by clearing the Lava Dragon a bunch. I feel like I get the 5e more often than not now. I still miss it sometimes, but especially by like the final runs, I think I missed it like only once in my final clear. And like it's 5 without burst or 6 with burst, because like without burst just gives you 1 extra E during the burst. So like that's what I mean by 5e. So like 6 with burst, 5 without. I mean, the good thing about my Skirk is that I feel like C1 R0 with a cracked Marijusa set is better than C0 R1. Pretty sure my Skirk is better than the average C0 Skirk with Sig. So there is that. My Escoffier is also pretty solid. Not as cracked as the Escoffier from the Japanese player though. That Escoffier had like 250 crit damage, man. But like no ER. It was like 13 ER but 250 crit damage. My Shenga is like top 1% as well, apparently, when it comes to like attack plus ER. But I would have to play Fav, cause this Sig was taken. I could play like Bennett instead of Toma, or like Yansan instead of Toma, or Xiang instead of Toma, and then clear without Calamity Queller on Emily. But I like my 1/22 Toma clear. So I guess we are staying, or I could give her like Engulfing maybe. Yeah, normally I would play Engulfing on Shenhe. We could play Engulfing on Emily, on Escoffier. If I were to not play Symphonies, I would probably just play Staff though. It's also like same crit, same stat line, so like I wouldn't need to change my build at all. It's probably my best option if Calamity Cooler is taken. When given up on Stygian difficulty 5, you don't have Kinich, Alheitam, Emily, or Yansan, and Bennett Mawika is first floor for Tulpa. You don't really know what to do. You just want the feather. Versus the second boss, not having Bennett's a bit of a shame, but Xiangling. Xiangling is the MVP. As long as you have Xiangling versus the Lava Dragon, it doesn't really matter all that much what the rest of the team is. Some of the best teams, like of course Kinich teams are great, but if you don't have Kinich as an option, you can do any overload team. So as long as you have Chevrus, even C0 is fine. You do Chevrus, Xiangling, then like any Pyro, or even Electro, and an Electro main DPS. So if you have Varesa, even if you have like Raiden, Chlorine, right? They all work. Just any Electro main DPS overload team. Amber is good. Klee is a good character, not as a main DPS, but as a support. The way you do this is you play like Thrilling Tales or something, and you just stay on Klee when the boss is in the statue form, the first form. You stay on Klee to apply a lot of Pyro, and when he turns into the Lava Dragon, or when he falls over, you switch to your main DPS. And yeah, that main DPS should ideally be Electro, because you want to hit his weaker Electro resistance. So Varessa, Chlorinde, Raiden. One of those three, really. Maybe catching or Sinnoh are possible, but would be much harder. Varessa would be easiest, probably then Chlorinde, then Raiden. Yeah, Raiden, Chevreuse, Xiangling, Fischl. That's good. And yeah, for the final slot, you can play Fischl just for extra damage. You can play Klee, like I said. You can play Toma or Pyro MC for extra Pyro application. You can play Amber to just burst and apply Pyro. But Xiangling is goated. Xiangling is amazing there. Xiangling is one of the best characters versus both Tulpa and versus the Lava Dragon. Especially because they changed the Lava Dragon in compared to like its Abyss versions, where you need more hits that actually apply Pyro. Because normally the Lava Dragon, he has this meter that goes up when you use Pyro abilities to hit him. But not every Pyro attack will apply Pyro. Like if you are normal attacking with Arlecchino, for example, only every like third attack or something will apply Pyro, and the others are Pyro hits that don't apply Pyro. And normally it doesn't matter whether you apply Pyro or not, or it doesn't matter much. Here it matters quite a bit. So Xiangling being able to apply Pyro every single Pyronado hit is pretty huge. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to do some of the anecdotes. I saw Sinnoh somewhere in Sumeru. Here we go. Listening to Sinnoh is always difficult, not because not because I don't like what he says, but because he has different jokes in English and Japanese. So I have Japanese voiceover, English text. So I'm trying to listen to the Japanese one, try to get that joke, and then there is the English joke that's usually totally different. Oh, he's with Tinari.
今晩はキノコスープを作るってコレイに約束したんだ。調味料も切れてるから買ってこないと。どうしたのセノ？このキノコの味が気になる？
You had 112 crit value, but yeah, you are not really doing damage to him with Pyro DPSs. You can play a Pyro DPS if you have like no other options. You can play like Arlecchino in an Overload team, but it's gonna be worse than an Electro main DPS. But if you don't have Varessa, Chlorinde, or Raiden, using Arlecchino might be your best option. In phase 3, Xiangling can do damage? Yeah, a bit, yeah. But your burst might not be fully up for phase 3, because you always want the burst to be up when it's not phase 3 to apply Pyro. So by the time phase 3 starts, maybe it's better to not use it.
Yeah, キノコに関する問題について考えていただけだ。
Is he micromanaging the shopping? Wonder what the Japanese text was here.
旅人か。今のはなかなかのジョークだ。参考にさせてくれ。
え、今ジョークなんて言ってた？首丈。
Kubitake? Kubitake? Yeah, I don't know what... It's like Matsutake? Kubitake? Matsutake? It's like a mushroom? Yeah, I don't get the Japanese joke.
悪くない。気に入った。
Say no more, I was not by the best.
もうすぐご飯だから、その話はここまで。旅人も一緒にどう？君が来れば、コレイも喜ぶよ。
ああ、それがいい。だが、残念ながら俺はまだ知らぬ岳を見つけられていない。
知らぬ岳？そんなキノコあったかな？教令員が最近発見した新種？おかしいな。新しい品種の栽培プロジェクトには全部目を通したはずなのに、そんな名前のキノコどこにもなかったと思うけど。
ああ、みんながこのキノコを 知らぬだけだ。
瀬野、今夜はキノコスープを全部飲み干すまで返さないよ。
God, I love Sinnoh. Okay, what other anecdotes do we have? There is Yae here. I like just looking over the map and seeing characters in random places. Man, look at how fast she's zooming. Oh, it just triggers when you run over
こん
here.
にちは、旅人さん。おみくじを引きにいらっしゃったのですか？
Gendo content.
申し訳ないのですが、今はおみくじを引ける状態ではなくて。
I mean, I still see 3 boxes, so your soul's ready, right?
はい。筒もみくじ竹もあります。ただ、おみくじ、つまり結果の書いてある紙がもうないのです。
That's the thing that happens.
それはあなたの運次第です。おみくじは社の方で準備中です。
And how do I check that fortune?
おみくじを引いてください。
And when can I draw a sleep?
あなたの運次第です。
How long are we going to do this?
もう続けませんよ。あなたの運勢は大吉で間違いないと思います。
Wait, how do you know that?
おやおや、誰かと思えばわっぱではないか。おみくじを引きに来たのか？
Damn, the Ya embrace. Don't have Varesa and you don't just do enough to break the shield fast? You have Clonin Changing, but you don't know Chevrus, don't have enough ER? Chevrus doesn't really need... I mean, in versus this boss, you kinda do want ER on Chevrus, but you don't need any other stats really. Like, you will lose some of the attack buff if you don't play... if you don't have enough HP. But here having the ER actually is a priority, because you want the burst to apply Quick Pyro. And the way you play this is you don't even switch to Chlorine until the boss goes to at least its second phase. You can watch some people do this. I mean, I just cleared with Kinich, but there are plenty of clears, even on dire difficulty with teams like this, like Varesa Overload on dire. And I know it's Varesa, you said you don't have Varesa, but it's dire where the boss is like twice as tanky. You can just replace the Varesa with Chlorine and do the same thing, and you will have more than enough damage. I've also seen a C2 Raiden with Overload. So like C2 Raiden Overload team on Dire. But yeah, here we're even talking just about Fearless. On Fearless you definitely don't need any cons. That's right, but Ringo here said they were long gone.
稲妻の面々は年を増すごとにどんどんと不安が募るようでの。おみくじの消費量も年々増え続けておるのじゃ。つい先日おみくじを補充したばかりだというのに、もうなくなってしまった。大吉もほぼ引き尽くされてしまって、わらわは頭を抱えるばかりじゃ。じゃが、今日は運が良かったの。ほれリンゴ、受け取れ。新しいおみくじじゃ。今回は300枚も吉の分をしたためた。しばらくは持つじゃろう。
I just don't want to think. I mean, this mode is not as free as our previous endgame. It is harder. The Fearless difficulty is like kinda like Abyss 13. It kinda also depends on whether you have the right characters or not. But so is the case with Abyss. You can definitely make good teams. Everybody can make good teams for Fearless. Unless you have like no cryo DPSs, because there have been full 4-star only clears with only one 5-star. So like the only 5-star is Skerk, and everything else for all 3 bosses is only 4-stars with only 4-star weapons. Or the occasional 3-star Thrilling Tales. So your average Genshin player is gonna have some 5 stars that will make this even easier. And even then, Tulpa is the hardest boss by far. So if you clear Tulpa already, you are like 70% of the way there. You just need to get to know the mechanics a bit better, right? You can't just expect to start hitting the lava dragon statue immediately at the start of the fight and expect to do damage. You need to first bring it down to the second phase, or ideally the third phase. $300, and just how long will it take to go through those?
それは稲妻の民の運次第じゃな。ほれほれわっぱよ、おみくじを引きに来たのじゃろう。こっちへ来るのじゃ。目を塞いでおいてやるから一本みくじ竹を引くがよい。
Kinky.
心して引くのじゃぞ。八重宮司様が取り仕切る特別なおみくじじゃ。普通のおみくじとは一足も二足も違う。ほれ、リンゴの言った通り、今日の汝の運勢は大吉じゃったな。
You heard that? How? Miko, did you...
良いおみくじを引いたからといって言いふらしてはならんぞ。良い運気が妖怪に取られてしまう。ほれ、鳴神大社玄宮寺である八重巫女様が直々に書いた霊言新たかなおみくじじゃ。タヌキや夢食い箱に盗まれぬようちゃんとしまっておくがよい。ではあとはいつも通り任せたぞ、リンゴ。
承知しました、宮司様。
By the rest you mean...
聞いての通りです。巫女様が書いたおみくじは吉なので、まだ今日が残っています。
仕方なかろう。わらわのおみくじの効果は絶大じゃ。この力で今日のおみくじなどしたためてしまったらどうなることか。おみくじを引きに来た者たちの幸せを考えれば、今日のおみくじをリンゴに頼むのは当然のことなのじゃ。ではわらわは小吉の続きをしたために行くとしよう。わっぱよ、今日の幸運を楽しむがよい。
She's just trying to slack off, isn't she?
今日の幸運をゆっくり楽しんでくださいね。
Big event. Oh, we got a special fortune sleep. It's actually a permanent item. Nice, because normally when you can get like fortunes here every day, but then they like disappear after a day or like whenever you come here next time. It's not this one. I think they just like expire after the day if you draw them normally. Zoom. That's just pretty satisfying. Gotta make sure to plunge, because in Natlan, she's immune to fall damage in her Night Soul state, but outside of Natlan, she still can take some. And by some I mean she can die pretty easily. Got more rewards. But yeah, what I care about is not the rewards, it's about just seeing all the anecdotes. So later I need to make sure that I've seen them all. There was Toma over there, just looking if there is somebody else in Inazuma. So like, I will watch all the Tulpa clear videos. Which I don't think I can do the combo. Even if I see a clear with like exactly my characters, I don't think I can pull off the Mabuika combo consistently. I guess I could. I don't know. I will like the more people clear Tulpa, the more like extra tips and maybe some like specific rotations I will be able to like look up. Yeah, I guess the reason why 7 was able to get the extra burst on Tulpa is because he's using Shilonen over Yansan. And the Yansan just like takes too much time to battery at the very start. You don't need to battery Shilonen at all. So you just get all the particles, funnel all the particles to Bennett and not to Yansan, like you would normally do. And you start your first rotation faster, and second rotation faster, and then you have like the burst ready before he gets the shield. Which I don't have Peak Patrol song. Skipped it because I thought it would be because I thought it wouldn't be a big deal.
つまり試験に合格してこの火星業務免許を手に入れればもっと多くの修繕や清掃の仕事を受けられるようになるわけだな。
さすが忍さん、理解が早い。シャブ業が火星技術の研修と試験を広めたのはまさに就職促進のためだよ。これで無職の住民も仕事を見つけやすくなるだろ。
Going to take another exam, Shinobu?
旅人か。その通りだ。シャブ業の火星技術の研修について聞いている。トーマさんによると、研修を受けて試験に合格すれば、シャブ業が発行する資格証がもらえるらしい。就職に役立つはずだ。
You have C2R 0 Mavuika, and seeing all the other clears made you realize just how bad your build is. And the clears are also like super hard. With C2, even if your build is worse, as long as you also have like the others, R1 Sitlali, R1 Shilonen, as long as you have those, you probably should be able to clear, even if your build is significantly worse. But like, it's more like it would be possible, but the rotations are still like so tight. It's not like this clear from 7. It's not that he only tried Stygian Assault or like Stygian Onslaught. It's not like he only tried Stygian Onslaught after a week and that's why the video is posted now. No. He took, like, it took him a week of tries to finally get the Tulpa clear, man. That's the difficulty level. And with pretty like cracked builds as well, and like the instructor's Shilonen with Sig. I think Sitlali is pretty big here, yeah. If you don't have Sitlali, you kinda need to play like Nahida. Maybe you have C6 Ganyu, that would be good. But yeah, you need either Cryo or Nahida to kill the little Tulpas in time. Cryo characters one-shot the Tulpas, and then Nahida, she can just like shoo, E across them, and they will die as you hit the main Tulpa. Using Charlotte is kind of garbage. It's probably better off using Nahida and getting some Burgeons as well at that point. Because Charlotte doesn't... I mean, I guess Charlotte has TDDS, but so can Nahida. And Nahida can also have her Sig if you have that. So if you don't have like a Coned up Ganyu or Sitlali, probably Nahida is your best bet. But I don't really know, actually. Charlotte seems like not the best pick though. Even Ganyu without cons, as long as she has Elegy, just build her for ER and use the burst. You have 0 cards for the Lava Dragon. Lava Dragon is very doable even without many characters. Because even if you don't have Kinich, even if you don't have Varesa, you can just play Overload, as long as you have an Electro main DPS. I mean, I guess with like full C0. C0 Varesa clears with Overload, that's for sure. With some other Electro carries, if you played like Chlorine or Raiden, you probably would need some cons. C2 Raiden clears for sure, with an Overload team. So with Chevrus, Xiangling, and I don't remember who was the last. I don't think it was Bennett. Because Bennett always goes on Tulpa. But yeah, C2 Raiden clears and C0 Varesa clears. And there are probably some other options. Because... oh yeah, Sarah. It was... The Raiden one was with Sarah. Yeah. Varesa was with somebody else though. But Lava Dragon is the most flexible boss. Like, sure, maybe your account is so scuffed that you can't clear it, but he is the most flexible boss of them all. on Dire. Because Tulpa you need Mavujka, no other option really. Unless Mavujka or Konda Arlecchino. And maybe some like C6 other DPSs, but at that point, yeah. And then the Overseer, you kinda need Skirk. Possible with a Konda periodically or Ayaka with Escoffier, but Skirk is much easier. What quest is it? Those are just the anecdotes. So it's not a quest, it's just a conversation. Shangling is amazing for the... Also, Amber is good. This clear here... I mean, this was Kinich, Emily. But after Kinich, Emily, it was Dicha, Amber, actually. Shangling probably would have been easier, though. Maybe not. Probably yes. Shangling is gotta be better than Dicha and Amber.
忍さんの手にかかればこれくらいの資格はあっという間に取れるだろうね。
痛み入る。確かに私は大丈夫だと思うが、他の荒滝派の者が不安なんだ。親分はこの前まで愛差戦闘で赤すりを担当してたんだが、力が強すぎてお客さんの背中がすりむけてしまったし、アキラは1ヶ月前まで志村屋で串を焼いてたんだが、1本焼くたびに3本食べていたんだ。一緒にいた人が止めていなければ、志村屋は1ヶ月で大赤字になっていただろう。
Oh, if you only have Hydro carries, C0 Mualani is possible. I mean, it's kinda like the Mavujka clear. It might be even harder than the Mavujka clears. But it was Mualani, Nahida, Shangling, and who? Don't remember the last character. Shironen? Oh yeah, probably was Shironen. Probably was Shironen. But yeah, it's but like that was insanely tight. You gotta be a very dedicated Morani main. But if you have cons, would be actually fairly doable. It just needs tight timing anyways, cause like you cannot use Hydro while the boss is in either of the first two phases. Cause any Hydro, yeah, and any Hydro lowers his bar, unless he's changing from one form to another. And then you go all in when he's in the third form, because at that point there is no bar at all. So you can just go ham.
守と玄太についても手を焼いてる。心配しなくて済むのは牛尾だけだ。あいつは仕事をしなくてもいいからな。
Wouldn't that get them fired?
そう思うのも当然だ。実際、仕事について聞いたら、あいつら。すまん、またクビだへへって答えたんだ。とにかく、結論だが、私以外の荒滝派はみんな無職だ。すまん、またクビだへへって答えたんだ。
I love it when a character is imitating another character in Genshin. And the voice actors do such a great job. Also, whenever Paimon imitates somebody else. There was one that was pretty great. I don't remember what that was though. Kind of recently? I don't know. But yeah, so if it's doable on Dire, it should be like free on Fearless. Like Molani, for example. So they are living a free and unstructured lifestyle, bereft of social attachment. Pretty on brand for the Artaki gang.
つまり忍さんは荒滝派のみんなが簡単に仕事を見つけられるよう資格の取得を手伝おうとしてるのかい？
No auto.
まさしくその通りだ。だが、普通に研修を受けて試験に合格するなんて、あいつらでは8割方無理だろう。やっぱり私が資格を取った方が早い。資格が取れたら戻ってきて、私があいつらを指導する。その方が合格する確率は高い。
抜かりない計画だね。なら忍さん、今から申し込んでみるかい？
少し待ってくれ。書類を取ってくる。それと親分たちにも話をしておかないと。
それがいい。忍さんの準備ができたらシャブ行府で俺に申し込んでくれ。俺が休暇に入るまで申し込みは締め切らないでおくよ。
ああ、なるべく早く済ませる。トーマさん。
Because Toma is going to Mondstadt after this. Shinobu strides off. And that's why it's a Toma anecdote and not
仕事のできそう
Shinobu.
な人だ。そういえば旅人と会うのも久しぶりだね。君はどう思う？
Without her, the Artaki gang would be done for. You're going to take a vacation, Toma. Quick change of subject.
火星技術の研修はシャブ業が主導推進しているものだ。申し込みの受付を手伝った後、長期休暇を取るつもりだ。和歌の承諾はもらってるよ。休暇中、モンドに戻って母さんの手伝いをしなきゃいけないんだ。
Your mother?
何をそんなに驚くことがあるんだい？ああ、そういえば家族について
Having
話した
partners
こと
that are
がな
alive
か
is
った
pretty
ね。
rare.
別にみんな普通の人だよ。母さんはモンドで生まれ育ったセピロス騎士団の騎士なんだ。鎖国令が解除されてからモンドと稲妻の交流が増えて、母さんとも頻繁に連絡を取れるようになってね。そういえば稲妻にはどんな酒があるのか味わってみたいから送ってほしいなんて手紙が届いたこともあったな。モンドのダンディライオン酒に勝る酒なんてないのに。でも今は母さんもそう簡単にはふるさとの酒を飲めなくなっちゃったんだ。ファルカ大団長が遠征隊を率いてナドクライに駐屯しているんだけど、母さんも招集を受けて遠征隊に加わったんだよ。今回の帰省では母さんが家に残していったものを片付けないと。ちょうど長いこと帰ってなかったしね。モンドは今どんな風になってるんだろうな。君はいろんなところを旅しているからモンドで会うこともあるかもしれないね。
Pretty sweet. Doing anecdotes, yeah.
アップルサイダーも長らく飲んでないな。エンジェルズシェアに持ってみようかな。稲妻では手に入らない酒をみんなに買って帰ろう。
What I'm going to do now, before the stream's over... Oh, I need to do the Parang Transformer. I'll just place it here. Although probably will be faster to go to an Electro Crystal. It's fine. I'll just put some Marcots in. The Versa is pretty quick at this. Because her like dash, her skill into charge attack, into jump, into plunge combo is a lot of electro application. Only got books. That's pretty nice. But yeah, gotta do one go at least at the... also here I can put in some more artifacts. Still not enough though, I need to do this by the end of the patch. I only put in +4s, because that's most efficient. So I'm not pulling... I mean, there are like +20 artifacts I could throw, probably, but it's less efficient this way. You just get less value per artifact EXP. Yeah. Final song left is... Polumnia Omnia. Gotta do this before they add new songs next patch. I'm so hyped for the new songs, by the way. Wait, good at the very start? Oh my god. I'm washed. I don't think I ever missed these two sliders, man. Doesn't bode well. That was a good. Another good. Let me try this again. One more try. This is the one final try. I'm going to the end no matter what. Because even if I fail at the beginning, I gotta practice the end. So that when I get the beginning right, I ace everything. I had a run where I thought I got the beginning perfectly, and then everything else went perfectly as well. But turns out I got a good I didn't even see. I didn't even notice. My fingers feel stiff. Too early again, man. It's fine. One good would be my best clear ever anyways, I think. I don't think I ever got one good. I think 2 goods is the least I ever got. On that clear I just talked about. Where I thought it was perfect, but it wasn't at the end screen. Oh, what was that, man? Not getting one good. Too much yapping. I'm gonna blame that. What have I just done then? Terrible. Miss it as well, man. Yeah, I'm washed. Too many days spent not rhythm gaming. Because I was just doing Stygian Onslaught. At least it's this and not Duel in the Mist. I already cleared Duel in the Mist. This is the last one left. Do we got the refresh at midnight? Oh, you mean the this? The shop? It refreshes at server refresh. For me it's 5 AM. Okay. 7 days. I will be able to do one more 10 pull on this banner before it's over. Maybe I get 2 DKs in one 10 pull. I think I'm guaranteed a character. Yeah, I got Eye of Perception last time, so I'm guaranteed one of the 3, and then like I get lucky for one more Dahlia. Did I say Dicha? I mean Dahlia. Yeah, surely we get one more Dahlia. Okay. So today was fun. I actually got the Toma clear. Double D, hallelujah. I mean, that would be lovely as well. Also, double Dicha would mean that I would get also one Skerk in the middle. It would be Dicha, Skerk, Dicha. Also, one of her artifacts is missing, huh? I think it was this goblet? No. Which goblet did she have? No, the goblet that's on clear right now. That's what she had. Well, not like it matters. I'm gonna play her more when I get more cons, but I never missed my 50-50 to Dicha. Not once. I pulled one on her banner and got one from the anniversary. Although what I'm hoping for the most right now is a Tinari miss. I want C6 Tinari, man. This is gonna be so sweet. Especially because C6 Tinari is like the only character that's playable with Yae, or that the only character that's Yae playable with is Tinari. Because for everybody else, she takes like way too much field time. I mean, you can play main DPS Yae, but that's just bad. If you want to use sub DPS Yae, she's only playable with Tinari. Everybody else needs too much field time. And Tinari at C6, he goes like, pew pew pew, and then you are free to do whatever you want. How bad? Like, you'd be better off using any other Electro DPS, I feel like. Is it worse than catching? I don't know. Like on-field Yae? Possibly. And it is unfortunately one of the best ways to play Yae, but just cause Yae is kinda undercooked. But yeah, C6 Tinari, that's the team where you can use her. You've got the time to set up everything. Cause he goes E, pew pew pew, burst, and you've got like 15 seconds to do whatever you want with the rest of your team. I guess 12 seconds. Because this is 12 seconds, this is 12 seconds. So yeah. Ooh, friends. Rebecca. Who is this? Oh, wait, I was supposed to check Imaginarium Theater. And something else, no? Wasn't I talking about something else other than Imaginarium Theater? What are gonna be the elements in this theater? Where can I check this? What do we get from getting the stars in theater again? We get the artifact crafting thingy, the bottle that allows you to craft things with like chosen main stats. What else can be used in tomorrow's? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out right now. I think it's this. 2025 0701. Since the 13th February was during version 5.7, it hasn't started yet. It's Pyro, Hydro, Cryo. We get something from that. Only starting dispatch. So you still have time to get the stars from this. You need to get 9 stars out of 10. And then you get a Sanctifying Elixir. Cryo, Pyro, Hydro. So all of these ones are out for sure. C1 Skerk for sure. Escoffier maybe somebody wants. Nuvilet. C1 Nuvilet for sure. C2 Klee. Oh wait, yeah, C2 Klee. Cryo, Hydro, Pyro. No, this one is already... This one that's ending today already gets you the Sanctifying Elixir. The previous one didn't. The last month one. But this month, that ends today, gives you an elixir if you get 9 stars. Better learn this late than never. Who else could I... Do I have any good like Hydro characters? Maybe somebody wants to play Shiguin, because nobody owns Shiguin. 5 people use my characters. Kinich twice. Makes sense because he's C1 R1. And then C1 Varesa. Good. Yeah, somebody will find some use of these characters. Surely. C2 is the best one. I could have done C1 Yoimiya. Wait, are these characters... Do they all have like gear? Oh yeah, my Klee is... my Klee is being modified. This is the 4-piece noblesse without 4-piece noblesse Klee on Thrilling Tales. I probably should change her to something else for this. You can have... But my Rhodesly was used actually. I mean, I'm not putting Rhodesly this time. But maybe somebody would want to play him. Whatever, gotta make my clip playable. 4-piece Noblesse is fine. Nobody knows. Nobody will see. Is the Hoyo trial special. Oh yeah, also I have ear sounds. Sure, this is fine. Surely somebody will play her. I'm mostly hoping that Nuvilet gets used or something. If you have Riodesley sick, do you just pull for him? No. Unless you are a big Riodesley fan and you just want to look at his buttocks all day, there is no reason to pull Riodesley ever. Skirk is just so much better. If you want a cryo DPS, Skirk is just like a tier above everybody else. And then Ayaka, ever since we got Escoffier, Ayaka is probably better than Riodesley as well. Because like, Ayaka was worse than Riodesley because she like needs freeze to perform well, but now we have like... Now freeze teams are good. Riodesley could have played... Riodesley was able to play Melt, but now Melt is not the best playstyle anymore because he would rather play Escoffier. And he benefits less from like Shenhe and whatever than Ayaka. He's still good though. You can play him if you have him. But... You shouldn't pull for him unless you like this a lot. I mean, this is pretty universal. It's good on Wanderer with Furina, because like you can use Furina and then you get like the HP consumption part, and then just normal and char attacks. And even if you don't use normal and char attacks, you still get attack 16% and 8% attack speed, which is something. So it's fine on Klee, it's good on Wanderer, good on Riodesley. Who else do we have? You could place on Ifa for attack speed. Probably not. Wonder if Hazel can use this. Maybe just as a crit stick. Like, even if you don't make use of this passive at all, you don't care at all. Just crit rate, attack percent, and bam. Any question for the livestream this week? Not yet, but it will be there for sure. They usually post it on like Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so make sure there's a Discord server if you enjoyed the live stream. We do stream every single day at 8 PM CST. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Zenless, and on Wednesday I'll be streaming earlier, so 5 PM CST. We'll be doing the new 3.4 quest in Star Rail. This one's gonna be absolute cinema for sure. Do they have C6 Ningguang? Oh yeah, this should be Ningguang's best in slot. Sure. First time player, 10 push-ups per follower. Sounds great. Not a VTuber, not a VTuber.